Hey, howdy y'all. Welcome to Whiskey Woman Whisk. I am Angie, and today I am participating in a collaboration. I've done this with this group of ladies and gentlemen all throughout YouTube for the last couple of years, Crocktober. So if you haven't already started watching them, go check it out. It's Crocktober 2024, hosted by Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. So I'll put that playlist in the description for you, and y'all go check them out. Check it out. There's usually a giveaway at the end. Not certain what that is this year, but it's usually a crock pot and a couple of other little things. Anyway, so if you've watched my channel before, you know that I have not recorded in quite some time. And the last recording I did, I announced that we were going to be moving. So it's been a long process. Anyway, our house is under contract. We have to be out of our house within almost 4 weeks now. So it's chaos. We're packing. We're trying to figure things out. Anyway, so I've got a really quick and easy recipe for you. Very little hands-on time, but it is in the crock pot, and you'll stir it every now and then, but that's about it. We're going to be doing crock pot, maple, bourbon, candied. It's supposed to be pecans. However, I have a lot of almonds and walnuts in my freezer, so that's what we're going with because those are delicious too. So let's get to it. Okay, the first thing we need is an egg white. It says to dump it in your crock pot and then kind of whisk it up and get it foamy. I'm going to do it in this cup because I feel like I get a better job doing that. So just going to whisk it up and get it foamy. So just foamy. Doesn't have to be peaked or anything, just foamy. I have also sprayed the inside of my crock pot lightly with some oil. So we're just going to dump in our egg whites into our crock pot. And then we're going to add our nuts, our syrup, and our vanilla. Okay, this recipe requires 2 pounds. I'm going to do half and half walnuts. I'm guesstimating here. You could always do a smaller batch or a bigger batch and just adjust that accordingly. To our 2 pounds of nuts, we need a teaspoon of vanilla. I have this vanilla paste. You can just use vanilla extract. And with the vanilla, we need our maple syrup, which is a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup. I'm going to give this a good stir. It's the egg white in there that helps everything stick. So you really want to get that coated really good before we add in our dry ingredients. This is so quick and easy. Your house is going to smell amazing. And with all the fall gatherings coming up, this is a really good snack when everybody's just starving. When dinner is almost ready. We just love it. So I got that coated pretty good. Now we're going to add in our sugars and seasonings. We need a 1/4 cup of a 1/4 cup, of brown sugar and a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I'm using pure cane. Cinnamon, we need 2 tablespoons. And I've got to go grab some more. Hold on a second. Okay, I've grabbed another jar of cinnamon. We want 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. I've also done this using Fireball whiskey. So that cinnamon is already in there, and that one's pretty good as well. So we have our cinnamon in there, and we need our nutmeg, a half a teaspoon. All these yummy spices for fall. Oh, it don't get any easier than this. We need some salt, two teaspoons. I'm using Celtic sea salt, but whatever your preference. Might as well get some minerals while you're snacking though, right? And we need 1 ounce of bourbon. Might be, okay, I'm going a little over because that will empty this decanter. You can clean it up, wrap it up, and pack it. Let's give that a good stir. We need some snacks around here anyway, so perfect timing. And if you're just worried about the alcohol, it does cook off. It mostly cooks off. So it's really not a concern as far as, you know, if your kids want to snack on this, because the alcohol part, it just leaves behind the flavor and cooks off the bourbon alcohol. So that is all of our ingredients. We're going to cook this on low for about 2 to 2.5 hours. Let me give y'all a good look at this first. I'm going to put it on low. Doesn't that look yummy? So we're going to put it on low and cook for 2 hours, 20 minutes. And about every 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to come in here and give it a stir. Okay, and I did forget to mention when I was talking about the alcohol, if you're really concerned, like I did today because my son will eat this, I went ahead and put the bourbon in now. That's going to cook that bourbon even longer, but you can wait and put the bourbon in after our 2 hours has gone by, and then put the bourbon in and let it cook for about another 30-40 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and get it all in there, get it cooking, let that alcohol cook off. See y'all later. These smell amazing. So our time is good here. And what we need to do next is get this on a parchment lined cookie sheet. And we're just gonna let them cool and dry. So we're gonna spread these out on parchment paper. I'm just gonna pop mine in the oven with it turned off. We don't need heat right now. And we're just gonna let it dry for about an hour. If it still seems really sticky, then we can pop them in the oven and turn the heat on. And just let them go a little bit longer in the oven to try to draw out a little bit more of that moisture. Usually I don't have to do that. They smell so good. My husband's like, is it ever gonna be done, or are we just gonna be tortured all day? By smelling it, but not being able to eat it. Of course, I told him he was just gonna be tortured all day. But let's get all this in here. And we'll spread spread them out as best we can. Spread them to where they're not really on top of each other. Guess I could have turned the light on. Y'all could hear it. See, y'all could hear a little better if I turned on the light, right? Some of the things I say, my goodness. Alrighty, I'm just gonna try to get as spread out, as close to single layered as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Smells delicious. Now, y'all know anytime you're working with some sugar that's been hot and getting caramelized, very, very hot. That sticky stuff is hot. So be very, very careful. It just keeps burning too till you get it washed off. That sticky really, I don't know what it is about sticky and heat, man. It'll do a number on you. It's already starting to dry out, so just spread it the best you can. So, alrighty. So I'm just gonna pop this in my oven just to keep it out of our way in the kitchen and let it cool for about an hour. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, y'all, these are not quite cool yet, so they're still a little sticky. Once they get completely cooled, I'll check them, and if they're still a little sticky, I'll just put them in the oven on low for another 30 minutes maybe, and then that'll finish getting all of the sugars and stuff dry. And then you can just store it on your counter in an airtight container or the refrigerator, your choice, for about 2 weeks. If it's gonna go longer than that, I put it in the freezer. But so delicious, even though it's not cooled all the way. I've already eaten some. So check out the playlist, y'all. Lots of fun Crocktober recipes. Okay, so that's a wrap on our maple bourbon glazed spicy yummy nuts. And don't forget to check out the playlist for all of the Crocktober collaboration creators and all their awesome recipes for Crocktober Crockpot recipes. So, hosted by Jenny at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. Don't forget to check her out. And thanks for hanging out. I hope you get a chance to make this for the holiday season and enjoy. Y'all have a good one. As you can see, I've got to get back to putting boxes together and packing. So, wish me luck. Bye, y'all.